Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're back into the garage fitting some more parts onto the Evo 10. So what we have here are a set of the Club Spec Customs aluminium bonnet vents. So these will be replacing the stock vents. So we're going from that look, I'll spin it around, wrong side. So like that, nice mesh style. These are actually being powder coated gloss black because after these releasing, a lot of people had issues, it seems, that I saw online with the color sort of fading and they would turn like bronze. So to fix that, we actually picked these up from AK Racing and they actually had them powder coated gloss black for us. So chuck the light on there so you can see, but yeah, really nice finish, nice design, something a little different. We haven't picked up the heat shields for them. We'll probably just run the stock heat shields for now. I may pick up the Club Spec ones to go with it in the future, but I may actually leave these without the heat shields for now and just have it open because I think that'll look pretty cool. You'll be able to see the carbon fiber and stuff in the engine bay. So yeah, these are going onto Letitia's red Evo today. So actually it is her birthday today while I'm filming this, so this is what I picked her up for her birthday, one of the gifts. Always have to get her something car related. So yeah, we're changing out these OEM vents, which I actually painted black a while ago. I didn't do a great job on them because they were at one stage plasti dipped. They were originally on an MR color match, so they would have been red. So yeah, we've now got them black. They never looked the best. I did want to paint them gloss black, but had the opportunity to pick up these, which she has always wanted. So yeah, got these for her birthday and we're going to fit them. So what you need to do to install is very easy. Obviously, open up the bonnet. If you have the mat, like the carpet padding, whatever you want to call it, the sound insulation, you don't need to worry about that. We've obviously removed it, but it only comes up to about here. So you won't need to worry about that. All you'll need to do is you'll have these little 10mm nuts you need to undo. So you'll have 4 of them and then the 2 clips. So you can see a bit better on this side. So yeah, they're not going to be done up super tight. So you just get 10mm. Make sure it's actually loosening. So that's it. You need to sort of hand on tight, hand loosen. Don't want to lose these, by the way. I have dropped some previously into the engine bay on my car, I think a few years ago. So I'm just going to slightly loosen each one. And then I'm going to use my hands, I think, just undo them the rest of the way. So yeah, we'll be reusing this hardware. So I'll grab the rest of these off and then I'll show you how you actually pop the vent itself out. Okay, so I've got the 4 bolts taken out. So now we just have basically this one little clip, I guess you'd call it. So just grab a set of pliers, squeeze that down. There we go. That now pushes through. So that's all now loose. So then I can sort of pull the bonnet down a little bit. And then using your hand underneath, just lift it out. Pull the rain guards out with it as well. So we'll be reusing these. So we've also got a clip on that holding it in. So we'll pop these off, but I may actually for now leave them out. I'm just going to put the vent on the new one as is. And yeah, like I said, I may buy the Club Spec make a version of these rain guards. I think I called them heat shields before. They make their own version of these that I may get in the future. But they're a little bit different. But yeah, so now we'll grab one of the vents. I think it's going to be this one. So we'll pull the bonnet back down. That's the wrong way. Oh, well, there you go. You can actually see how it looks and how it looks without any sort of rain guard or shield or anything in there. So actually looks really nice. Do think that's a big improvement. On my car, I have the stock ones painted gloss black, which looks pretty good, but this design does actually look really nice too. So what we'll do now, open the bonnet back up, and these shouldn't fall out when the bonnet's open, but just to be safe, I might just like sort of hold it as it goes up. But yeah, you can see the hardware's through. It's not going to go falling out. So it actually has 6 nuts. So we only had 4 on the corners before. I actually only have 4, but I will check my spare tools to see if I have some more. But yeah, we'll just basically go ahead, put the 4 on that we have. So I'm obviously just going to go with the corners. And we're just going to, it's a little bit past hand tighten with the 10mm. Should have put the other side on, because I think it would look a bit better, because you probably see the carbon fibre and the open pod a little bit more on the other side without the rain guard there. And I'll just quickly tighten that up. Just a couple of turns on each one. So that should do it. I will find 2 more for here, I think, but it's obviously nice and firm. It's not going anywhere. So now that is basically it. That's done. And yeah, you can see the difference there. So very easy, quick mod. Unfortunately, not a super cheap mod. These things are pretty expensive, but there's not a whole lot of aftermarket vents on for the platform that actually I like. There is OEM carbon style, which is what Letitia originally wanted, but after seeing some of the fitment, that was a bit of a concern. We just, after having issues with the awful Rexpeed hood scoop, bonnet vent, what do you want to call it, that we bought, like bonnet scoop, we just got a bit over the shit fitment from some of the carbon stuff. So this looks a lot nicer. You can see it is perfect fitment, as is the OEM piece. So now I'll take out the other one and chuck that in, see how it looks. I might put the rain guard in this side, even though this side's probably the one you want the rain guard in, because it's where the pod is, but I just want to see how it'll look. But yeah, I might just sort of chuck the other one in, see how it looks, and yeah, I'll pick the camera back up then. All right guys, so it's actually the next day. So we already did install these. I did finish off the video. So that is how they look. But after fitting them, Letitia decided that rather than running the stock, let me just grab these, rain guards, rain shields, it goes like that. So rather than putting those on, and let me just see if I can, I'll just throw a bolt on that, pull the bonnet down so you can see what I'm talking about and how that actually looks. But yeah, what she ended up doing was swapping out these for the Club Spec Customs versions. So looks a lot nicer. So yeah, that's what we're going to be running. So yeah, we just actually headed off to AK today, grabbed those. So yeah, I might just chuck the stock one on, show you how it looks, and then put this one on. But yeah, all it is, you just take off the bolts. So sorry, I'm trying to hold the heat shield and show you guys. So yeah, the 4 bolts that we used, I just took them back off, and then this basically goes on. So I'm going to work out a way to put it on. So then you'd sit that on and you would just do those bolts up, and then it looks obviously a lot nicer when you're looking down. Since you can see so much through these, when you have the stock one on, it looks pretty ugly. So yeah, I'll just quickly put the camera down, I'll chuck the stock one on, show you how that looks, and then I'll throw this one on the other side and just show you the difference. So here is the Club Spec heat, I keep saying heat shield, rain guard, and here is the OEM. So I've just hand tightened the OEM one. But yeah, so you can see the difference. So this one, I have actually put the one that allows some a little bit more air out. I'll just grab the other, sorry, one sec. So yeah, that's how it would look compared. So this is the passenger side, the driver's side before and after. Let's move that back out of the way. And that is the other side. So close the bonnet up. Now, that's what you'd see looking down. So it's sort of sloped down and the rain is going to drop, or the water that collects is going to drop down this way. So if you look at where it would sort of run to, it's going to basically drop it onto the carbon fiber tray or down in here pretty much. So pretty much the water is, yeah, going to catch and land here and to sort of run down. So that's much nicer. And the other side, you can see it just looks, obviously I'd repaint this stock one because I did paint it a while ago. It's kind of chipped. You couldn't see it before. Now you can see it a lot more, but it just doesn't look as nice as that. And this is obviously designed to function together. So yeah, that's the difference. So here you have the finished result. Got the vents and the rain guards both in. So that's what they look like coming, sort of looking at the underside of the bonnet. So I actually think it looks quite nice. You can still see a bit of that honeycomb style mesh. You can see straight through it, light coming through. So if you have your engine bay to show off at a car show or something, it's also something underneath that they can sort of, you know, notice. It looks nice. And then closing the bonnet or the hood, here's the above shot. So they actually do flow quite well with the car. There's a lot of carbon on here and she wants to kind of change to some gloss black. Now obviously these aren't carbon, but with some gloss black features, and carbon and gloss black just sort of matches anyway. So yeah, it does look really nice. She's kind of thinking about putting the carbon scoop back on that we recently took off, so I'll grab that. So this was on her car up until about a month or so ago. She wanted to go back to the OEM, but may sort of mix it up and throw that back on. I don't know, what do you guys think? Carbon scoop. I'll try and hold this in the middle so I'm not blocking one of the vents, so you can kind of see a bit better. Don't want to sit it down in the paint because obviously that'll scratch it. But yeah, does that flow better? Or does that? I kind of think I like the red scoop better, but yeah, have the option. So that is it for this video. So I mean, if you guys did watch this far, why not do me a favor, leave a comment down below saying happy birthday to Letitia, because yeah, this was actually her birthday present this year. So yeah, that is about it. Nice little easy install in the garage. Always love doing these type of videos. You guys seem to enjoy them. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. And yeah, subscribe if you're not already for plenty more videos to come. But with all that said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.